Hello and welcome to another TV3 Sports production. My name is Frank Noppenberger, your host, and I'm joined by assistant coach Lauren Brooks. Tonight it's field hockey at J. Doyle Field, and it's the Chiefs of Piscataway visiting the Bears on senior night. Coach, before we get into the importance and the value of a senior night, what is the importance of this game right now for the Bears?
This game is important, one, because it is senior night. We want to see the girls come out with a win tonight. It's also an important game because it's an in-conference game, and Piscataway is a good team. They've been trying hard, I believe, with a new coach over the past couple of years to really improve their program. So they have stepped it up, and we should have a good competition tonight.
Right. We want to stay in contention for that division championship. There's an outside shot that we still have a chance of sharing the title. The two defeats to South Plainfield certainly didn't help us, but we'd like to get that number 2 seed possibly, or 3 in the conference play. Okay, why don't you tell us a little bit about the starting lineups out there, Coach? I'm sure you coach most of them, right?
Yeah, actually, I was thinking about it the other last night in preparation for senior night, and I was trying to remember which team this was for me. This was my 3rd ever team here at East Brunswick, so I do know them very well. Tonight we have starting Annalise Frere. She's captain, and she plays on the forward line. We also have Lauren Cram. She is a midfielder, I believe, tonight. Sarah Acevedo. She's also a midfielder, and Lauren Cram and her are both juniors. We have Leah Zweig, who's a sophomore, Megan Costello, who's also a sophomore, Rachel Huang, and Taylor McNamara. They're also sophomores. Not sure who we have in goal tonight. I believe it is Tori Zakaria.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's everybody.
All right, what do we got? A corner here for Piscataway.
Yep, defensive corner for East Brunswick. First corner of the game. Looks like we have another one.
It's kind of been our Achilles heel the last couple of games, right? The corners. I know we lost one at home right off of it. Well, it put it in overtime, and then we lost in overtime. Nope, actually, that was against Metuchen. I think we did win that, right? They scored with seconds to go off of a corner.
Corners are very important in field hockey. It's an advantage for the team on offense.
Boy, it's easy when you're up here and you can see the whole field, like you can see number 5 flying down the sideline, and you want to yell out, pass the ball to her. But I'm sure if it was that easy, she would do it.
Yeah. That is Sarah Kellner. Actually, I believe I forgot to mention her in our starting lineup. She is one of the seniors.
Boy, this is unlike the Bears. It's usually we start out pretty strong on offense and have a lot of shots early in the game. This time it looks like Piscataway, the Chiefs, are getting the better of it. It's only early. It's only 4 minutes into the game.
Another corner for Piscataway.
It could be just senior night jitters for the girls. It could be after another long weekend. You know, sometimes they lose their concentration and their focus. Good save there by number 1, I believe that was. Who was that? Sarah Acevedo?
Yes.
Going up the sideline, that's number, is that 16? Is that Annalise? Right in front of the goal.
I think I also forgot to mention Danielle D'Amelio. It's another senior and captain in
she's
there.
One of our captains, absolutely. Boy, she is good with the ball, isn't she?
That's
Lauren Cram.
Cram.
Yep, she's been around forever.
It's our first corner for East Brunswick.
Green machine, that's the Bears den. Good job, guys. There's Annalise centering it off the... Whoa, baby.
Nice save by the Piscataway goalies.
What is she saying? We elbowed our kid? Their kid? We don't do that, do we, Coach? We wouldn't
course
elbow
not.
the kid. I like that new rule where they don't have to wait for the whistle. Nice play. Nice stop by the goalie. You don't have to wait for the referee's whistle to put it back into play. Really speeds up the game.
Yeah, that's a new rule that started this year.
So, Coach, as we're watching here, tell us a little about the freshmen. Why don't you talk about a couple of your outstanding players and how the season's going so far?
Well, so far the season has been a tough one for us.
Well, there's a lot of inexperience here, correct?
Yeah, but, you know, I think that they're a really good team. They're very close with each other, so I think that as long as they continue to play together, that they'll continue to improve together. And they're just like any of my other freshman teams. It takes a couple of, you know, maybe not years, but at least a season to get a feel
nice
for the
breakaway,
game.
Number 16 on the long shot. And must have been wide. Annalise on that shot. I missed the shot. I can't follow it with the darkness. So go on. So it takes them a few games, a half a season to kind of blend together.
Yep, and now's when we start to see their hard work from practice. We actually scored our first goal today.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Which, I mean, we've been trying for. We've had a lot of chances and just had a difficult time,
Right.
but hopefully now.
Well, that's what. There's a nice high shot there. Looked like Mr. Hosser's chip shot. Well, we got on the 15th, we got that little round robin tournament for the freshmen coming up, and you guys, I think you made it to the finals last year, right?
Yep.
So hopefully the kids are looking forward to that and finish the season on a high note with that. So here we are. There's about 9 minutes into the game. This is senior night for the girls field hockey team, and the Bears are hosting one of our rivals, the Piscataway Chiefs, and the score right now remains 0-0. Boy, I've never seen the ball down this end of the field so much in the last few games until the end of the game. That's when we kind of put our prevent defense in. What is that, when you prevent defense, I guess?
Yeah. A lot of pressure with your parents watching.
Yeah, you think?
I think so.
Yeah, so maybe it'll take them a couple minutes to relax.
I know that this is an opportunity for a lot of the parents that can't make the regular season games that are so early. So
That's true, and I see some grandparents out there too.
Yep.
So it's a great night for the girls, and it's just a way of the athletic department saying thank you to the parents for their dedication and cooperation over the years. I know our principal, Mr. Murphy, who's in attendance tonight, appreciates it, and I certainly do, and I know the coaching staff does, because when your kid's involved in athletics, there's a lot of sacrifice involved there. The two fields we had, the two turf fields, Coach, did the kids prefer one to the other? Did you see a difference in the way the ball moves on one versus the other?
between
This and the other turf field?
No, not as much. It's the same type of turf.
Here we go, nice breakaway there. Nice move. Backhand.
Rachel Wang.
Boy, their goalie comes out and does a good job.
Got Lindsay Kennard in also, senior, started the game tonight.
Good defense. Good stop there.
That was very good defense.
Again by Sarah Acevedo.
Patience. She had a lot of patience there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's necessary.
Is that Megan there playing
Megan
defense?
Geiger.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't look like Annalise had too many people to pass to there. East Brunswick's got to remember that they need to cut back to help out.
Mm-hmm. I recall our last conversation, we were talking about how this is very similar to basketball and other sports where you got to cut to the open field, you got to keep moving, and defense wins games. As I recall, that was our last conversation and dominated the whole night.
Yeah, field hockey is a great sport, and it combines a lot of different concepts from other sports.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of soccer,
Golf.
golf,
Look at that.
ice hockey. See a lot of athletes that play a bunch of different sports and are able to apply the same concepts. Basketball, even.
Right. I think it's getting more and more popular, field hockey. You know, that and lacrosse, they're kind of sisters. A lot of the kids do both. Here we go, all the way in, number 5, and somebody put it in.
Looks like, I think it was Rachel Huang, although I'm not sure.
Well, we'll tell by who gets the high fives. All right, that was
Danielle D'Amelio.
D'Amelio with the goal, and she's, as we said before, Danielle's one of our captains. That makes it 1-0 with about 16 minutes in. Well, you got to hand it to Piscataway. They came right down the other end and didn't want to hold up one bit.
We call that answering back.
Oh, right. Good term.
Got to answer back.
Like we said before, that was Danielle D'Amelio that scored, and she's been a starter since her freshman year here at East Brunswick. She also runs spring track for the Bears. How about this? She wants to go into nursing or physical therapy. And right now she's unsure of her college where she wants to go, but she's certainly bringing a great work ethic into that, a good student. And we wish her luck and congratulate her parents on a job well done. Good hustle out there on that ball.
That's Rachel. Started as a freshman last year.
Wow, she took it all the way down there. Good defense there. Like you said, patience, although it wasn't Sarah that time. It was Megan.
Can hear Coach calling out the numbers of the girls that need to be marked in the circle. I think the most scoring happens when you leave girls open.
Well, just like we were talking about, just like in any other sport. Like this is like a 3-on-2 break right here. Good ball stick work there.
Got some real phenomenal players on this year's team.
I think we're capable of beating anybody. I mean, you know, last game against South Plainfield, I think we were down 4-0. We brought it back to 4-2. However, when we played them here, it went right down to the wire. So I think tournament time, anything can happen. And the finals are going to be right here at East Brunswick. There's a nice long shot at East Brunswick High School. There we go, another goal. And that was
Number 5, Sarah Kellner.
Sarah Kellner. Good job, Sarah. Congratulations. Sarah is also one of our senior athletes. Enjoying this special night tonight is Sarah. And her parents, Dr. Evan and Eileen. And first time she started, it was one of your first team, Coach. First time she ever heard of field hockey was her freshman year, and she said, why not? Let me try out for it. And now she's starting for a very successful team. So congratulations to Sarah. All her hard work and dedication has worked out. She's very involved with Daisy Recreation and Buddy Ball. It's a very rewarding experience for her.
That was good defense.
And there's another one. She wants to get into occupational therapy and exercise science. So, Sarah, congratulations. Good luck the rest of the year. And, again, congratulations to your parents. There's 12 minutes to go here at J. Doyle Field. This is senior night. Again, I'm Frank Noppenberger, and I'm joined by assistant coach Lauren Brooks as the Bears host Piscataway in a red division matchup.
Piscataway corner, although I'm not sure why. Am I allowed to comment on the
Absolutely,
ref's bad
Coach.
calls?
She crossed her arms.
I'm not sure why that was a corner. Like if she crossed her arms, that indicates a block out, but maybe I missed it.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. And that makes it 2-1. Piscataway just scored a goal.
I wouldn't be surprised to see some substitutions from Coach Todoroff now. feel like we started off a little strong. We're starting to let up a little bit, it seems.
Well, you know, when you jump out, it's that complacency. You could jump out 2-zip on a team you beat pretty easily the first time, and now it's 2-zip, and you say, here we go again. And in the red division, in any sport, you just can't relax.
Nope. Any team that comes out second time around that lost the first time wants to win.
Absolutely. Especially in big school, you know, like the red division.
Yeah, I know. We saw the goal.
Well, we got some good team speed in there. That was Danielle ringing the ball down the sideline.
I think this Piscataway coach has done a really great job over the past 2 years. I believe this is her second year.
Mm-hmm. They've been up and down in field hockey. Years ago, I guess in the early 90s, they were really, really good. You know, just like most sports, most teams, they have peaks and valleys.
For substitution, here's Leah Zweig in for Sarah Kellner. Leah is a sophomore on my team last year.
Mm-hmm. Well, she plays a lot of young kids, and that's good.
Had a lot of kids that worked really hard this summer.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's in every sport. That's what they have to do now. It's become so specialized. You know, ever since we got the turf and it's changed our game, we're much faster. We got better speed out there. And you know what? I think it's improved the game itself. I think there's less whistles. There's more continuity in the play.
Field hockey is one of those sports that if you played on grass, it's a whole new world. But once you switch over to turf, it's...
Mm-hmm.
You love it the same.
Right.
And it definitely requires more skill, more speed.
Right, the ball rolls faster, and you're more. I think on grass, it kind of evens it out if you're not as athletic.
Yeah, it's a sloppier game.
Mm-hmm. All right, good thought, good thought. I thought she was going to flip over a Pax there. Good recovery. Good defense. It's 8 minutes to go in the first half. The Bears are still holding a 2-1 lead. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure if coach likes that call. When the hands go on the hips, does that mean anything from the coach? Does that mean that, like, what's going on out there?
Well, I feel bad for the referees sometimes. That's why I bite my tongue a lot. But
I think it's a tough game to officiate.
I think so. I think any game is tough to officiate. There's a lot of pressure, and I think that coaches see things that referees can't see, and vice versa. A lot of times you get upset about a call, but maybe you miss something. It's possible.
Right. A lot of times coaches look at it with a different vision, like the Giant game yesterday. When the guy was down and they said he wasn't down.
I turned that one off. I thought they lost.
All right, I'd like to see us make a big run here and score one right before the half.
Looks like Brittany Ubitz entered the game. Brittany was actually a new player as her sophomore year. She did not play for me freshman year. Played softball. She's very athletic.
Right. Well, it's hard to pick this sport up right away because it's got a unique skill to it, almost like the catching and throwing with lacrosse. You've got to get used to that stick. But the Costello kid, she picked up pretty quick on this, huh?
Yep. Also another softball player. Cross, I don't know what you would call it.
Oh, good pass. Oh, boy. But that's what you're supposed to do. And she hustled back after it. Boy, it got cold all of a sudden here, huh, Coach?
Yes.
See the coach down there, one of their coach down there with gloves on. I don't know if it's that cold.
It was supposed to be nice for the rest of the week, so this is a cold night. Hopefully, our other games this week will be a little warmer. This is good field hockey weather, though. This is best field hockey weather, in my opinion.
For the kids out there running,
Yep.
absolutely. For us sitting in the booth here, it's not as comfortable.
I think I had some college games and it was snowing.
Oh boy, well that means you went far into the season, which is a good thing.
Yeah, we did.
You played at TCNJ?
Yeah, and so did JV coach Gronsky.
And they're always good, right?
Yeah, we won a national tournament my freshman year. Unfortunately, I didn't get to play in too many of those games, but
That's all
just
right.
the experience of it
Freshman.
all.
Absolutely.
And you can see a lot of the, because Coach Gronsky, the JV coach, is from TCNJ also, you can see how we apply the college techniques and
really?
Practice plans and all that to high school sports. And I think a lot of the ex-college players that become coaches,
Good goal.
they do the same thing.
Nice flip there, and I believe that was by number
I think that was
12.
Rachel playing that time. Rachel scored the same way the other day. A nice high flick into the goal.
Right. That's Rachel. She's only a sophomore, and with her and little Costello being here, Megan, we're going to be pretty tough in the next couple years. Plus, with that outstanding coaching staff of Coach Brooks and Gronsky and Todorov. That makes it 3-1 Bears. There's about 4 minutes left to go in the half. Good ball movement. Good play in there.
Remember what I was going to say before about the referees making bad calls. With all these new rules that have just come out recently, I think the interpretation of it at first was a little bit, there was a bit of a gray area. So I think, from my experience, I've had a few freshman referees that still are not comfortable with the rule and they miss a lot.
Right.
So I have seen some of that on the varsity level. Not as much because these referees are they're excellent at this level.
And that's why they're freshman referees, like freshman athletes. You're learning the game. But tell us about what's your take, first as an athlete, then as a coach, on the eyeglass or eye guard protectors.
Well, you know, it's interesting. I'm glad I didn't have to play with them. Because I don't feel like I would have had the best peripheral vision. And that's just me personally, because my peripheral vision is not.
I've heard that it affects peripheral vision. I mean, from other coaches and parents of players saying that they don't like the goggles because it does take away peripheral vision. I'm not sure, but that's what the kids are saying too.
No, I mean, for me personally, I haven't heard that from the kids, but so far there haven't been complaints because they know they have to wear them. But as far as protection-wise, the only injuries I've seen in field hockey are hands and the nose. Now, these goggles don't really cover the nose, which is surprising to me because I thought that when they instituted this rule, they would have, took care of all of it.
Right.
I was actually, I saw something online the other day about the skeptics of the goggle rule and saying that they may be creating more injuries. But, I mean, it is to be seen. I think that any type of protection above and beyond what was there is good.
Oh, right.
It can't hurt. I mean, there may be a few cases where there is another injury, but as far as I know, it doesn't affect the girls' play. They wear them when they have to,
Right.
and they do with it.
I don't see the rule ever leaving. Once it's in, one of these safety rules, never going to leave. And in a couple years, people will be saying, "You mean you didn't always wear goggles?" They'll think they always had to wear them.
Part of it, I think, is the level of play, and it's to avoid getting hit by a ball. Your reaction time has to be really quick, and if you are distracted by a lot of other things, I guess it's hard to see. And at night games, and it's hard to react quick to
Here
a
we
ball.
go. Got under a minute to go. It would have been nice to get another one. I think maybe the goggles, with so many more teams playing on the turf field and a faster ball, you think that's got anything to do with it?
Well, I think that the turf, the ball tends to pop up less. On the grass field, I could see.
Because of the clumps.
Because, yeah, the ball is always in the air. But the higher level of play also, the more the kids can lift the ball, the more that skill becomes.
That was a nice effort, nice try there.
The higher level of the play, the more skilled they are. So they, I guess, could tend to lift the ball purposely. And if someone's in the way, we wouldn't want
Not to
any
hurt
accident.
someone, but
no,
just to lift the
to
ball.
score or to pass.
All right, well, there's the halftime, and a nice half of the Bears, 3-1. I'll give you my assessment, and then you can give me yours, Coach. I just thought maybe we got distracted a little, started out a little slow. It seemed that Piscataway was kind of dominating it. We kind of settled down, and I just thought when we moved the ball up the field, we had good ball movement, good spacing, hit the open man. And we have many more shots on goal than them, but they've got many more corners. So I think we relaxed and got back into our game. What's your take on it?
I agree. I think that once you settle in and start to communicate and make some nice passes, then you're going to score all the goals.
All right. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to take a break right now at halftime as the coaches discuss their strategy, and we'll be back in a minute for the second half of this game. Okay, we're back here for another 30 minutes of exciting field hockey. Again, it's the Bears hosting the Chiefs of Piscataway on senior night here at East Brunswick High School, J. Doyle Field. I'm Frank Noppenberger, and I'm joined by assistant field hockey coach Lauren Brooks. The Bears are up 3-1 in this Red Division contest, and it's basically an important game for the Bears to maintain their number 2, number 3 position in the division. And that's always important for seeding during the conference tournament because you want to have the home field advantage. Like I said, it's 3-1 in favor of the Bears. And obviously the Bears are in white out there. All right, since we got a little second here, let me tell you a little about Annalise. Annalise, one of our co-captains. Annalise, she's thinking of going to East Stroudsburg University or Franklin Pierce, 2 very good schools, and she wants to play field hockey. And I think she can play in that level. And she also wants to get into the healthcare services, probably nursing or rehabilitative services. And it's great to have that goal in mind, something you want to do. And I'm sure she'll be very successful. Annalise has been an impact player on our program for the last 3 years, and we wish her best of luck. We congratulate her, and Mark and Alicia, congratulations on the fine job you did with her. Again, it looks like one of those beginning of the game where they're just checking each other out again. No one seems to be having an advantage here. But I think our team speed will get us a couple more goals and probably another one late in the game when maybe a little fatigue sets in.
I think we have a new goalie in this half. Freshman Emily Polinsky.
You know, it seems like we got more players out there than them, Coach Brooks. We're always in the passing lanes. Look at this one, like we just intercepted this ball right here.
Do a nice job of stepping up and
anticipating the pass. Good defense. We may have got fouled there. They got away with one. Good ball control. Short passing game.
what they're trying
Good
to
move
do.
there, kid.
Trying to do in field hockey is eliminate a lot of the whistles
Right. and
by
I
giving
think-
them the advantage. So if someone does do something illegal to you, but you regain possession,
Right, if you don't lose the advantage. Kind of like a soccer move. Okay, what do we got? A corner here for the Bears. You got about 5 minutes into the second half when Bears are up 3-1. Bears got a corner here. Very interesting play. Oh, good follow through. Follow up, rather, if I haven't followed through.
just like in basketball,
Right.
follow your shot.
That's right.
I always like to compare to other sports.
Good job there by Lauren. Lauren Cram, little known fact, her uncle was outstanding athlete for East Brunswick in the mid-'80s, early '80s. Johnny Manfreda, one of my favorites. Class of '80, as a matter of fact. Quarterback, defensive back. He's not a phys ed teacher up in Millburn. How do you like that?
Oh, Millburn. We played them in high school where I went.
Where'd you go again, Coach?
Butler, New Jersey.
That's right. See how we're just beating them to the spot on the ball. Good give and go there.
Very
Number
nice.
15's open. Oh, way to split the team.
Nice job by Lauren Cram. We got to get someone in front of the goalie there.
Yeah, right, you know, for the rebound, absolutely.
Call that a pads player.
You mean someone is called a pads player if they play it off the goalie's pads?
Well, someone that generally distracts and annoys the goalie so you can get that one last touch around her. On corners, there's a specific position called the pads player. But in general, during gameplay.
There it is. Ooh. Are you kidding me? Good ball movement there, kid. Nobody there. Backhand.
Yeah, kept up the pressure and didn't let it get out. You always want to get a corner. If you can't get a goal or a shot off,
Mm-hmm.
Gotta draw the corner, make the other team foul. I like to say put it into their feet.
Oh, good ball movement, good play. Everyone getting touches on it. Look at it going right through everybody.
Wow. A lot of pressure here.
Sure is.
Gotta score, though.
All right, let me give a little shout out to, is that the expression, to Sam Lang. You thought that was funny, huh? And her parents, Bill and Annette. Sam's been playing field hockey since her freshman year. She's an AP scholar, and she's thinking of playing club ball in college, and she's looking to go to Lehigh or possibly Boston University, University of Maryland. And when asked about her most memorable moment, that was that big win her junior year against Metuchen. So, like to the others, I wish Sam the best in her future, and congratulations on your career.
Wow.
Breakaway here. Oh.
Patience. It's a big thing in field hockey.
Mm-hmm.
Can't force it. I think that play was a little forced there. Could have held on to the ball a little bit more. A lot of times those big hits up the field they're good, but sometimes try and force it.
Well, what I like to do is it's like the long pass in football. It keeps the other team honest and has them aware that there's a possibility. It just adds another dimension to what they got to prepare for defensively.
That's true, but is the quarterback going to stay in the game if he makes a pass down to the end zone to no one?
No. Sometimes it's a strategy.
Okay.
Good. You know your football. I like that.
I'm a phys ed teacher. I should, right?
Yes. If I'm on the ball, on the floor or in the field, Lauren, can I kick the ball with my foot? No.
No. In field hockey? No.
No. And can I step on it?
No.
The girl over there was stepping on the ball.
I missed that one.
Boy, we like the right side of the field here, huh?
That is the number one strategy in field hockey, I think.
The right side or just one of the sides?
For younger levels, the right side is the side you want to bring the ball down. It's the non-stick side of the opposing team.
Right, because most people are righties.
Well, in field hockey, everybody's a righty.
But I meant as you're dribbling the ball down the right
everybody's
side.
Dominant side is on the right. So if you go down the right side, it's their weak side. It's very hard to defend.
And you put your better defenders on that left side, correct?
I do, yes. Again, at the younger levels, that type of strategy comes into play. When you get to the higher levels where everybody's equivalent, then it's a little bit more strategy involved than just that basic concept. Wouldn't want to be marking Rachel Huang right now. She's moving around a lot in the circle, making her defender run all over the place.
That was a nice cross. Okay, about how Carly Samuels. Carly, first time she thought of field hockey was her freshman year, and she came up through the ranks. She played a freshman, then a couple years on JV, and now she's a varsity player. And just like her picture indicates, she's just a happy individual that really enjoys playing and being part of the team. And her most memorable moment is when they put her in a game as a hunch, and she scored a big goal in the first couple of minutes. And it's amazing how she remembers that 3 years ago. And in her future, Carly's thinking of going into business or become an event planner. Well, I'm sure you'll be very successful. Your parents did a great job with you, Carly, and congratulations, Cindy and David.
It's funny that the kids' memorable moments are always something great that happened in one of their championship games, but coaches' most memorable moments, I think, are the funny things that happen outside of the games.
I'm sure the kids have that too, but some of them they probably didn't want us to know about it. But I like it later when you meet the kids as they become teachers later in their career, or you lead them as run into them as adults and they start telling stories. Coach Todoroff, there's a million Coach Todoroff stories out there, by the way.
Yeah.
All positive, all in good fun. We got about 16 minutes to go here. It's 3-1 Bears, and this is if you just joined us, a Red Division matchup. The Bears are hosting the Chiefs of Piscataway in the field hockey division game. Important for the Bears as far as seeding is concerned. Still an outside chance of getting a shot at the Red Division, but we want to get a good seed in the conference tournament, which will be here at East Brunswick High School, and certainly the states. All right, good teamwork there, passing the ball. Good play, Danielle. Cross. Oops. Okay, how about Jim and Debbie Kennard and their daughter Lindsay? Congratulations to you guys. That Kennard name's been synonymous in field hockey at East Brunswick for a long time. Oh, almost. So congratulations to you, and best of luck to Lindsay, as Lindsay plans on majoring in education, which is great, or biology in school. I'm sure she'll be very successful. And a little point about Lindsay, she's very involved in community service in the township, and that's a great way of giving back, and that's just a reflection on what great people her parents are. So Lindsay, thank you for helping out and volunteering. Best of luck to you guys. All right, good defense there. Good defense. We wore that kid out, finally got the ball back. Boy, she's all over the place, huh?
Which one? Megan Geiger in the back defense?
15, yeah. Danielle.
Oh, Danielle. Oh,
yeah,
yep.
Megan Geiger, I'm going to talk about number 22 in a minute.
Can hear everybody shouting, "Get a corner." Nice defensive move by that Piscataway player.
All right, we don't want to give a goal up here and make it interesting. I like that 2-goal lead. Look, we got 2 kids on the ball, good defense. Third one in the plane of the ball.
Oh, that's definitely illegal right there. Can't prevent someone else from playing the ball with your body.
Right, I've seen that call, like when people kind of like turn their butt into them.
Yep. And as an offensive...
Good pass. Good thought on the cross. Okay, speaking of Megan Geiger, number 22, how interesting is this? This young lady is a two-year letter winner in field hockey. She plays softball. She's a dance teacher. She's a runner, horseback rider. And in November, she placed third in a 5K race. I hope she didn't beat me in that one, Lauren. But what a talented young person. She loves to cook and bake. Boy, she's just a well-rounded individual. Good
nice
pass.
job there.
Where is it? So, Lauren, best of luck to you. Thank you for being part of the East Brunswick Athletic Department. And your parents are lucky, and so are you. So, congratulations, Megan, Bill, and Jane. Oh, that's all right. Good try, good effort. Like the way she hung in there.
Surprised they didn't call a foul on that. In field hockey, if you swing and miss and your stick's too high,
right, I've seen that.
There was a girl right by her, so if I were the Piscataway coach, I might be a little upset with that call. Especially if it resulted in a goal.
Well, there's a timeout, and well, that's a good timeout. About 10 minutes to go. I'm sure Coach Todorov is saying something to the effect that we don't want to let up. We don't want to let them back into the game. And their coach is saying, hey, look, one more goal. We're going to put some pressure on them. Second half, neither team has scored. Second half, neither team has scored, and it's kind of an even game. But I have a feeling the Bears are going to wear them down a little bit and score a little bit. And put this, another goal may put the game away. But the Bears are having a very good year. Their next game tonight, obviously, is senior night. And on the 5th, we're home against Monroe in another good game. And then we're going to Sayreville on the 10th and back to South Brunswick. Well, not back to South Brunswick, but then South Brunswick on the 12th. And that concludes the regular season, and then the exciting part of the season begins, or what we call this second of 3 seasons. The GMC tournament begins. And I'm sure Coach Todorov, Gronsky, and Brooks will have the kids ready to go. This must be a TV timeout, Coach. It's so long. My goodness.
Commercial break.
Mm-hmm. We were talking the other day about the overtime. You can substitute in the overtime, correct? Your
In
players.
the 7-on-7?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But years ago, probably when you were playing, wasn't a rule that there could be no subs? Or am I imagining that?
When I played, we didn't even have overtime.
Oh. Did they have balls, or what did they use?
Rocks.
Rocks, good. Sorry, I know you're still a kid.
I'm older than everybody thinks. I guess all these new rules and everything, we didn't even have turf.
All right, well, not many people. That's come on just lately, and it's such an advantage.
Oh, yeah, definitely the first time I played turf was in college.
Right, and you were just telling me about how it helps with the participation level in phys ed. Plus, we can have practices and games, you know, never have to worry about the field conditions. But I would not practice just for sake of practice. If it's raining, it's torrential downpour, I would not practice for that. But it allows you to practice like almost immediately after rain.
Yep.
And you know what I'm real impressed with is the way the kids care for our facilities. Everyone's done a lot of hard work to get these facilities, and the kids are really giving 100%. And it's no one in goal, Coach. 100% and trying to maintain it and taking pride in it. So I thank them for their efforts with that. Yeah, smack it.
Got a very nice facility here. I think one of the only ones that have 2 turf fields.
Maybe. I couldn't tell you what up is. Like North Jersey, there may be a lot because there are a lot of old towns and they don't have that land and that space, so they might as well just turn them into a turf field. There's somebody streaking there. Look at her. Good. Ooh. That was a nice shot there. Again, Annalise, boy, we've been talking about her a lot today.
I think her hope is to join past player Jessica Ferdinand at East Stroudsburg. I think you were saying before.
I think Jessica's here, as a matter of fact. I think I saw her. Is she playing there, do you know?
Yep.
Good. Good ball skills there. Oh, there we go. Oh.
Danielle's having a great game tonight.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't they just put their stick out like a bunt there, Coach, you know? Like a bunt and just put it in? Can't do that?
You can.
Oh. You can, but would they allow that?
On goal, I believe you can't play the air. You can't play the ball out of the air.
All right, okay.
Unless it bounced up. So if I passed it to you in the air, you couldn't bat it in. It would have to hit the ground
Right.
and then bounce.
Nice movement.
Good pressure by East Brunswick.
Good ball movement. One touches. Here we go. Somebody got hurt. Just got one of those ones in the knee.
You start wearing goggles, knee pads, gloves.
Is that Taylor McNamara?
I think that was number 4. That got hurt?
Oh, good steal.
See how Rachel came back for that ball?
Yeah.
She does that.
That's about, yeah, that's
excellently.
That's just like experience and reading the ball and playing. It was just a natural reaction rather than a think and move.
Yeah, in field hockey, you can't wait for the ball. If someone will step up to it before you. A lot of bad passes are made to look good when you put a little more effort into it to go back to get it.
You know, you look at the screen over there, and it almost looks like the field is wet from the reflection, but I assure everyone out there there's no rain. It's a very dry day.
We're lucky we didn't get rain tonight. It was supposed to rain today. Had a few drops at my game today, but cleared up right away.
Good hustle over there by Carly. I thought you were going to run that down.
Yeah, no way. No way. It's flat on that side.
It's about 5 minutes to go in the game here. 3-1 Bears.
That's what I'm saying. He said like this because his sister was a lefty. Yeah, that's left. They make them.
It's amazing now. That clock's going to run. You're going to take about 24 seconds off the clock. I would just keep hitting them up. No, I wouldn't. Boy, we played a pretty good second half on defense, huh, Coach?
Yeah, this is.
Oh, nice play. Oh, baby. Now watch us give us the jinx now. Watch him come down and score 2 goals on us.
Well, it looks like Coach Todoroff has Carly Samuels in as a forward today, and that's the first time I've seen her. I think she was upset that she missed that ball, but she was in the right spot. It's a tough position to play that post if you're not used to it. Like I was saying about the reaction time, to be able to track the ball across and put it in all at the same time it's difficult.
And it's all reaction. Oh, good steal. See that anticipation? Look, we got 3 people down there for the ball. I got to give them credit, though. You know, they kept knocking the ball away. You know, we've been banging on the door there, and they haven't let the ball go in. It's about 3 minutes to go here.
I'd like to see them score again since we've been down here for so long.
Oh, nice fake. Cross somebody. Boy, it's like my favorite team, getting men on base all the time and not being able to cross that plate. Boy, is that frustrating. I think I'm going to have to call Joe up. Give him some pointers. Boy, we just applying pressure. There it is. Oh.
Oh, very close.
Well, we're just under 2 minutes to go here in the game. I'm going to go out on a limb and congratulate the coach and the staff and the players on a victory. What do you think, Coach?
I think anything can happen, but the way that East Brunswick's playing right now, I don't think we're going to let up in the next minute and a half.
But to those seniors, Annalise, Danielle, Samantha, Carly, Lindsay, Sarah, and Megan, thank you. For doing it the right way, for playing the sport the way it's supposed to be played, for always giving your best into the game. Sarah Kellner comes in. And Lindsay's waiting to come in. Oh boy, there's under a minute to go here.
Special thanks to the managers also.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Tell us about those managers.
We have Garrett Glinka out there and Kate Riley.
Oh, that's right. I did see Garrett. What a good family he is. He's an EB grad too. A lot of EB grads around.
It's one of our players' cousins.
Right. You know, oh, look at this breakaway. You know, they never get the recognition they deserve, but they're so important to the team. And the little things they do in providing support. You always see the managers, someone comes off, giving them a tap on the back or the leg or saying nice job and giving them that moral support. We need more people doing those things.
That's the game.
Well, that's it. Senior night, very successful for our Bears. Congratulations to Coach again and the players. Well, Lauren, I think I was impressed with our defense. I know in my conversations with the coach, she was always questioning the defense. She just didn't think we were playing good D. Well, tonight I thought, you know, we gave up one goal, but I just think we did a heck of a job on D, and that whole second half we just kept knocking on the door. Hopefully this will get us a little momentum going in the next two games, because they're going to be good games. They're going to be that South Brunswick and Monroe, both very winnable games at the same time, and Sayreville, of course, and games that certainly can go the other way. So we'll see what happens. Coach, before I let you say the last couple words, I want to thank you for giving up another night. We do appreciate your dedication. We know it's a long day for you, but we do thank you, and I'm sure the kids appreciate it. Any last words, Coach?
Thank you to the seniors. Good luck next year in college. We'll definitely miss you.
And ditto. Okay, so that's it. That's Frank Noppenberger saying thank you and go Bears.